And we're live. Hey, everybody. How you doing? It's your man, James, Mr. Sequential Treasures, back again with some more live stream action for you. It's been kind of busy around here, as you noticed. Lots of content going up in a very short period of time. It's almost like it's a real YouTube channel now. Who would have thought, right? But I'm glad you could join me today. I hope you're having a good one. Hope you have good weather where you are and whatnot. Today we're going to be getting into a little more unboxing action. It's going to be unboxing Godlike from Jon Malin live here. This one's been a long time in coming. I've waited quite a while. I remember I checked when I backed it. It was back in September of 2021. So, you know, eh, just shy of 3 years. Is the book going to be worth the wait? Well, I guess we're going to find out here in a minute. But first of all, I want to thank you again all for joining me today. I hope you like what you're seeing here, and what you can do is make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, so you can make sure you don't miss any of this content or anything else I got going on. And also give a like to help the algorithms here. And hey, if you see anything in this, you got something you want to say about it, about the book, about anything else, drop a comment down there below. I always hear what you guys got to say because that's important to me as always. And just if you feel need, just whatever you got to say, I want to hear it. So, but let's get right on into it. And here's our package and the trusty box cutter. Remember, kids, do not try this at home without your parents' express permission and supervision. I am professional. So here we go. All right. Got some goodies here with it. So let's check those out first. We got this looks like a sticker. One of the characters, I guess, of the series. Then we got us some trading cards. Not sure who these characters are, but look pretty cool. And then we got us some mini prints. Little black and white action on this one. This was pretty cool. I like the design on this. That's very nice. Yeah, I like that one. That's a nice one. Here's one from someone any of you who've watched this channel before all know pretty well. It's our good friend Dan Lawless. And another. And one more. So far, it looks like we're getting a good bit of stuff here, some goodies with it. But of course, what we're really here about is the book. So let's get that out. And I got the set where I got both the book and the supplement. So we'll be taking a look at both of those here. And yeah, right there, just your classic shot. Nothing overly spectacular. Looks like a modern movie poster. Close-up shots of the characters and whatnot. Maybe a little something there in the background. A little bland, a little repetitive, but still not bad. Not bad art. And let's get in here. Looks like this is going to be a text-heavy start to the story. There you can just see right here, just like all this, all this text from all this world building. There's your classic bunny shot with our hero and maybe his partner, sidekick. Not sure who she is, but as you can see here, I'm already several pages in and still no action yet. See again, another text, 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 talk, 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 talk. Okay, there we go. So, you know, the prologue, I guess, was all that all this is prologue. Then you finally get to some action. Which I gotta say, that's a pretty sweet image right there. You know, Jon Malin definitely pulled out the stops in this shot right here. You know, this is supposedly like a was it a fantasy, cosmic fantasy type story. Star Wars meets, you know, Indiana Jones meets whatever, you know, just like a lot of fantasy and high, supposedly high action. But again, I haven't seen. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right there. Always a good little beheading. Always always get you in the mood there for some sweet action. And then it's back to more talking. And I guess we got. I'm guessing these are the villains. I mean, any guy that's got a face that looks like a jack o' lantern probably isn't up to good in the story. So we got that. Here's some of that cosmic stuff I was telling you about. Looks like they're going for like a Jack Kirby, you know, 2001: A Space Odyssey feel with this. Okay, now that's just wrong. Tell me that does not look like Deathbird from the X-Men right there. I mean, come on, same color scheme, same design. Come on, John, you can do better than this. You can do better than X-Men ripoffs. Come on. I mean, you know, Screaming Father. It's like, you know, it's I guess it's better than By the Power of Grayskull at least, but no, the art is fine. The art is really good in a lot of places like this, but it seems so derivative. I'm not seeing anything that really helps it to stand out. Okay, well, that's a pretty cool shot right there. Of course, being the horror fan that I am, that's probably not a surprise to you that I kind of like that more shadowy looking, you know, dark type of stuff. And that's about it there. So don't want to give away the last page. Don't want to spoil everything for you. And then we got our supplemental here, which, let's see. This is art by Justin Murphy in this one. Unlike the last one, which was Jon Malin. John does some of this the script in here and story, but he doesn't do any of the art. Although I gotta say, I like this guy Justin Murphy's style. I mean, just right here in the very start, I kind of like that. I mean, he knows how to draw a horse, which that is difficult drawing a horse. Ask any artist, they'll tell you. They'll say drawing horses is tough, but that guy did a real good job there. So do like the colors too. These colors, the coloring really is what sets this book off. Both that and the other one. The coloring was top notch. Coloring in here is by Jesse Hagan or Hagani. Yeah, I like the color. Good use of color theory. I mean, you got a lot of oranges and reds here, but they're all different degrees, different shades, and they help to they know how to blend them so that the one doesn't overpower another, and it all comes out very clear, not so cluttered. When you're using a lot of the same type of color tones, you can really mute the artwork and make it look kind of blah. They don't seem to be doing that here. But again, just like with the other book, I'm seeing a lot of talk and not so much action. Here's another one. Another great shot. See again, look the color. The color really sets it off. It's very well done. This is really well done. This looks very different from the other mail-in work that we know, which is of course Graveyard Shifts. This doesn't have any kind of feel. Just from a cursory glance like this, I don't feel like I'm seeing a lot of that. Okay, now we get to some serious action. There you go. Although I wonder if Aaron Lopresti is taking notes, since he's got the same kind of thing here with the Wraith of God. It looks like Old West style with horses and guns and the like. Okay, we got another story in here. This one by Von Klaus and Brett Barkley and Clayton Barton. Get you some of that action there, some of that art. Well, the book seems kind of big on beheadings. I guess to be godlike, you have to be willing to take someone's head. Are they following the Highlander rules? Is that what that is? It's the quickening. In the end, there can be only one. So, and again, just page after page of text. Yeah, something tells me both these books are going to be a very dense read. Some more bloody action. There we go. Nice little shot here in the end. Black and white. Pure Malin. And there you go. That's the supplement. So again, I look just through a cursory glance. I can tell this, like I said, it's going to be a very dense read. They seem to be doing a lot of telling and not so much showing. A lot of great. I mean, the art is nice. Both John's and the guy Jeremy and stuff. I mean, these guys did nice artwork, but I don't know. I just get the feeling like that they spent too much time with all this build up and not a lot. Doesn't seem a lot of action in this. A lot of forward motion. It just seems a lot of talk, 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 and it's like I don't know if that's going to be for a very fulfilling story. I mean, I get it. He's trying to world build with this, but you have to move a plot forward. You can't just expect people to sit there and read all this elaborate text about what the world you're building is all about, because I mean that will bore people after a while. And as you can see, both of these books, as you can see, they are not small. These aren't like pamphlet sized books like the classic comic, like, oh, it's 20 pages, all right, it won't take forever to read. These look like they're going to be a very big read. It's not going to be something you get done in like 20 minutes. So I mean, so how's it going to go? I don't know. I'll have to see how I feel after I've checked it out. But just based on a cursory glance, like I said, I just feel like it's going to be a bit of a slog reading it with all that text-heavy pages of just all this dialogue and all these captions, probably talking about what the world they're building is, and if that doesn't grab you, it's not going to be one, because again, this isn't even the whole thing. I'm not even getting a whole story in this, because I can show you right here at the very end. Next issue. An issue that took 3 years for me to get, and there's a next part. This is just the beginning. So again, it's not giving me too much hope for a really substantive read where I'm going to read this and go, wow, that was really blew me off my seat, But again, the art is nice. I mean, but then again, you'd expect that with Jon Malin. He really can deliver visually, when he's putting down the lines. But I don't know the story. I don't know. If it feels like it's going to be the slog that it looks like it is, I gotta say that's kind of disappointing. And again, especially after such a long wait to get the book that I had. I mean, you know, 3 years to get a book that's going to take me 3 hours to read, and then at the end it's to be continued. I mean, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like that's the way you would want to go. But it is what it is. That's how it is when you back a book. You never know what you're going to get. You make it something great and awesome, like say Alien Alamo from Graham Nolan, and then you get one that you get and it kind of disappoints you. Like you know Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter. It just happens. You never know what you're going to get. So, but that was Jon Malin's Godlike. Again, a long time in coming. Finally here. Hopefully it's worth the wait. Hopefully all that text will actually be engaging and keep me enthralled. Let's hope. But I thank you all for joining me today. I hope you got a little something out of this. Got to see some cool art, if nothing else. And let me know what you think. Do you think this looks like it's going to be a really great read? Do you think it's going to be something that's going to just blow your socks off, or does it look kind of like the way I'm feeling, like it's just going to be a lot of world building and just dragging at a snail's pace? Let me know what you think down below there in the comments section. As for me, I'll be back soon with more stuff. As you know, I'm still working on a sequential thinking piece. I'm going to try to get it out to you this weekend, but if I can't, because you never know how life can be, my schedule and whatnot. But if I can't get it out this weekend, I definitely will have it for you by next weekend. Also, on top of that, I've got my new series called What's in the Box, as well as having just brought back Why It's Great. Both of those linked down below in the description section, so you can check out the past efforts. And, you can give me your thoughts on that stuff. And I never know when I'm going to have more of those coming up. I'm going to try to get the Why It's Great stuff out a little more often than it was before. Maybe I'll try to do it more than monthly, maybe get at least 2 a month. Maybe I'll try to squeeze that in for you. And then on top of that, I've got SummerCon coming up later this month. And I said I'll probably try to at least get some videos there. So we'll see what happens with that. So plenty of stuff's coming up, folks. This is hardly the end. Like I said, I've really been pushing to get more content up here. And, that's what I'm working towards. And so hopefully we can keep the ball rolling. Plus, on top of that, there are still a couple more crowdfunding books that I'm expecting in the near future, hopefully maybe within the next month, which would be nice if they can accomplish that. And so there could be more of these coming. So plenty of content's coming down the pike, folks. So don't think that this is the end by any stretch of the imagination. But I want to thank you all for joining me today. And until next time, take care.